Ooh, Lord, I'm stupid. Lord, hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna give y'all a while. Hey, Sonya. I'm gonna give everybody a while to get in here. I know I've been MIA for a while. But hey, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a while to get in here. But what's been going on, y'all? What's been going on? Y'all see that title? What's been going on? Run the team. What all I've been missing? Like, what all I've been missing? Something tells me I done missed a ludicrous amount of tea. Hey, my baby lady P. Something tells me I missed an ample amount of tea. And I'm just here to catch up, whereas, just still laying on the floor. Or y'all tell me some shit that's been going on that I don't know about, this, that, and the other. But, I had to go on hiatus for a little bit. Everybody need to, take a break, step back, catch a breather. Because this is too much. Because from what I heard so far and from what I've been seeing, people getting their pages snatched left and right. Like, just snatched, boo. Snatched like a old dollar store wig, or old Sally's beauty supply wig snatched. All right, what's the point in being in the beef sector, or quote unquote the roast and gag sector, if you gonna report somebody's page? Now, last I checked, if you can give a read, you can take a read. That's the whole point of the sector, right? Okay, but I'm I'm not understanding this at all. Like I'm not understanding this at all. At oil, mm-mm, mm-mm. Like this is rudimentary to me. This is stupid. It is beyond childish. I'm not understanding how people can literally sit up here, get mad at people for reporting stuff, but yet no, you sit up here and do the same thing. I'm not understanding that. Not one person owns the right to do anything on this platform. So if anybody want to sit up here and talk about Moses, Jesus, Judas, and all them from the Bible in the B sector and use them as fictional characters, you can't tell them people stop doing it. All right, where y'all get off doing this stuff? I don't understand this. Really, be I'm saying it's childish for people to sit up here and get mad. Like this is the beef sector, honey. Good afternoon, really, be. I'm saying it's childish to get mad. You in the beef, the roast and gag beef sector, right? We all know how to roast, read, and gag, right? So take that shit up, take that lick and keep it moving. That's how I see it. I don't understand the point of flagging anybody, period. Like, okay, if they're not using your government name, your social security number, posting your phone number or false information, I don't see no point in flagging. But if it's anything personal pertaining to your real life, then yeah, I flag then. But if it's not dealing with your everyday life, no, 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 no. And speaking of which, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there until I finish watching some of these videos. I agree, but when lines get crossed, you had to address it. When someone is calling you a criminal, it needs to be addressed. Now, really, B, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. Now that's different. That's slander. Slander, defamation of character. I wholeheartedly 100% agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. See, that's why I don't understand why people sitting up here, and y'all correct me when I'm wrong, calling people pedophiles, rapists, child molesters, anything under the sun that doesn't describe that person character. Like, what is this anybody business on here would said people do? Like, are you living these people's lives? Like, some people on here are too invested. So I agree when the lines get crossed, yeah, you have to address them. Now, yes, yes, now when you're doing pedophile stuff, yeah, that has to be called out too. That has to be called out too. But what I find really, 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 really out of touch, really be me and you gonna have to tag team on this one as well as Lady Pete. We gonna chop this up real quick. Hey Queen Sinifra. Yes, I've been doing good. Now we about to chop this up real quick. Now I watched a certain interview on two people platforms in less than a couple minutes. And said person, I'm not calling no names, said person said the same thing on two people platform. Now, I have no dog in that read, that evisceration. I have no dog in that evisceration. But Lord Jesus, that was funny, but we all know that this person here keeps receipts on everything they do. And if anybody calls them, so y'all piece this together. This person even went on another person platform and said person asked said person, is this the truth? And this person stuck to their guns. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff I can say about that interview with that person, but it's not for me to get into. And these whole making threats towards people thing, I thought we were past that. This was like 2 years ago when people was doing it. I thought we was past all that. So we still doing it? Wow. 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 Okay. And so forth is all this scamming. Hey Blue. Yeah, Blue, I'm doing fine, baby. I'm doing fine. Now this whole scamming issue, and somebody brought this up, all about people who get a check from YouTube and Cash App and all that. Now I did my research on this before I opened my mouth on this subject. And by law, by right, y'all supposed to report them earnings. Y'all supposed to. And for anybody who get SSI, correct me if I'm wrong now. For anybody who get SSI, that form they send you at the end of the mail, because I read that whole entire paragraph. You're supposed to put all your unallocated income on there. Now, some of y'all could get in trouble if y'all get reported. I'm gonna leave that at that. I had to take a hiatus, B. I had to take a hiatus. I had to take a hiatus because this is too much. This is too much. And I'm about to go on another one because all this about to come to a head and just it's about to pop real soon. And I don't want to be nowhere near it when it pops. But anyway, y'all supposed to report that stuff. And if y'all read the rules to Cash App, they even say that. But I don't know nothing though. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't. Me don't know. Me don't know. But I see y'all starting to wake up to a certain person. Y'all starting to see what I've been telling y'all. I see certain people starting to back away, like I've been telling y'all to back away. So give yourself a big pat on the back. I'm glad y'all starting to see that fraud for what they really are. Stay the hell away from that person. And shout out to, even though they talk ish about me sometimes, but shout out to you. I'm not gonna call your name, but shout out to you for handling your business and putting that snake in its place. Y'all, I got so much I could say. So much I could say on a whole bunch of stuff, but it's not my place. I've just been on hiatus, sit back, watch it, laugh, and kiki. Boom! Really, B? I wish I could pin this comment. Ooh, I wish I could pin this comment. I wish I could pin this comment. Lady P, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to talk on that woman's name because you know that's gonna open up a can of worms between me and her. All I'm gonna say is one person can't go around here begging for acceptance and calling another person a scammer. No, it don't work like that. Especially when you scamming the people for a rent. All right, lady P, I ain't gonna do that. 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 Hey, what for? I just been busy, y'all. Y'all, this is like, all right, y'all. How about this here? Y'all know 9 times out of 10 when I do this, I'm always right when I do this. I'm far from innocent. So somebody about to go to jail. Somebody about to get hurt. Somebody about to get exposed. And somebody really, 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 really about to drop the ball. Somebody about to drop the ball. Y'all know anytime I do this, I'm always right. Now y'all take that check to the bank and cash that like it's a stimulus check. I have yet to prove myself wrong. I'm gonna make a whole different video for that. I'm gonna make a whole different video for that for the political stuff because I got a lot of political stuff that people not understanding. But I guess I could run this together in it just for a little bit, for like 3 to 5 minutes. Y'all drop y'all states. Y'all drop y'all states real quick. Not the town, just drop y'all states. South Carolina. Where you at, really be? I know where Lady P at. But to my people in Georgia, y'all state being rushed open. Don't go outside right now. Okay, you in DC, Illinois. The people in Georgia, don't go outside. All right, honey, do not go outside. All the businesses are being rushed open. Georgia barely has enough COVID-19 tests. If I'm not mistaken, really be, isn't the the governor the governor of Georgia a Republican? Isn't he a Republican? And I'm gonna some all this up before I start my other video. Okay, Tata, hey baby. Okay, I watch CNN, MSNBC, Fox News. I watched all that, and from what I surmised, every Republican state is rushing to open the state amid the social distances warning from the CDC, amid Dr. Javi says his name, Dr. Fauci, warnings not to open any state until this passes. We are still at the beginning of this virus. This virus is nowhere near done. They warn about losing a couple $1 million. Come on, truck, move, move. Oh, loud ass truck. They worry about losing a couple $1 million to the economy of the state, but they willing to sacrifice tens of thousands of people just to open up the state for business. So I guess to certain governors, Republican governors, the constituents don't matter long as they state get their revenue in. That's what I'm looking at. That's how I'm seeing it. California only opened up barbershops, restaurants, gyms, and something else. And the governor out there was like, well, I need the money for this here, I need the money for that there, but what about social distancing? Like, what about the people who got to go close proximity with these people, like barbershops? We know when barbershops and beauty shops open back up, it's going to be on and popping. Ain't going to be no such thing as social distancing. It's going to be packed. All it takes was that one person to even have a symptom, and let's just say they sneeze, boom, everybody got it now. Oh, if y'all see, honestly, I'm glad you brought that up because I've been talking with a lot of people. Did they make y'all sign a waiver since y'all got to work? Did they make y'all sign a waiver saying that when we give you this mask, these gloves, this, that, and the other, and if you catch COVID-19, you can't sue us? Really be. Don't in the United States alone, we have 200 and something thousand reported cases of COVID-19 and 49,000, almost like 50,000, half of a million people died already from it. Almost half of a million. I mean, half of a thousand, 100,000. I'm sorry. Half of 100,000 almost died. Look at that. I'm looking at the quarter of a million at the top, the 200 and something thousand. Not the quarter, the half of half of 100,000. I mean, quarter, half of a million. That should tell you something right there. We do not need to open up nothing, which is why I can respect Florida and Texas when they put them borders right there where you couldn't even go to the states. I'm about to tell you right now. Hold on. I'm about to tell you. Oh no, it's up to 800, 804,194. That's how many cases alone we have in the United States, and we almost have 50,000 that have died from it. What does that tell you? No state should be opening up for nothing. For nothing. Wasn't the governor of Illinois say he's willing to let people die just to open up his state again? You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, Beyonce, you make a good point. Out here, we only can allow two people in Walmart, two people at a time at the Walmart out here. Any store out here, basically, only two people at a time, and we have elderly hours. The elderly go in the stores before us early in the morning. That's how we doing our social distancing, and we have curfew. You can't be out after a certain time, and you can't be out before a certain time. I'm about to tell you the states. Hold on, let me see. I gotta wait till John Hopkins University reposted. John Hopkins University and Harvard got the list, but I know Louisiana is one of the states. I want to say New York was the leading one. I don't understand why people really be. I don't understand why people brought all the hand sanitizer, all the toilet paper, but didn't buy the most important stuff, which was mouthwash, toothpaste, toothbrushes, cough syrup, vitamins, things of that nature, syringes. I just learned a little trick from this stuff. You wet your face, get your blow dryer, and pass it under your nose. It opened everything up. But anyway, back on topic. We have elderly hours as well, and they have a limit on the amount. Okay, I hit that one. So y'all didn't do stay at home shelter. Period. Like that is crazy. The people who work, I understand why Plies went off the way he went off. Them people should get paid more than anybody else. It's a shame that Republicans don't want to give these people that 25,000, but yet no, they can sit in their cushy offices or sit at home and collect more than everybody in the state makes. I don't understand how these people who work at hospitals, some of them making barely under the medium to buy a 4 bedroom house and taking care of these people, got to sit at work 2, 3, 4, 5 days and barely making shit, not getting paid for exposing themselves to this virus. I'm not understanding it. And this also goes to the fast food workers too. I don't care if you work at Chick-fil-A. Y'all touching people's hands, y'all touching money, y'all got to worry about people breathing on y'all. Some of them coughing in their hands or coughing in their elbows. Them the people who should be getting paid. Yeah, I understand the people who out of work, y'all got y'all little stimulus check, this, that, and the other. But them the people who need to get paid. Yeah, DC, Maryland, and Virginia shut down. Everything closed except. What time y'all curfew was? Because I was from 10 to 6. I was just about to ask that. Okay, so did they put anything in place for y'all teachers, really? Be like, did they give y'all like a bonus on y'all check that's coming up? Because I know out here they gave the teachers a $5,000 bonus, and then the schools out here closed for the remainder of the year. There ain't no school, so nobody gonna be graduating. Well, if they do graduate, I suggest they do it online. I just mail them kids their diplomas. Ooh, Lord, y'all had an early curfew. So y'all didn't get no bonus, not a lick of a bonus. That's messed up. That is messed up. Like seriously, that is messed up. Mm, mm, mm. No ma'am, no ma'am. I don't see. I don't see why they have y'all closed until May 15th. Y'all might as well just close the remainder of the school year like Louisiana and Texas. I had to take a hiatus, Christopher. I had to take a hiatus. Texas and Louisiana was like, nope, we got too many people. The schools are already overcrowded. Ain't no telling if anybody gonna come back to school with the virus, but don't show no symptoms. Cause let alone in the parish I'm originally from, 27 people. Hey, Miss Diva, 27 people had the virus. Out of those 27, only 16 had no symptoms and was around their family. And out of those people, 4 died. And then we started getting cases day by day, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. They started popping up. So that's why we got our schools locked down indefinitely. I pray they follow. I pray they follow you. But the people I'm worried about the most, the garbage truck workers, they touching stuff that's probably contaminated and everything. Then they wearing shorts, they wearing gloves, they sweating already. And speaking of people, did any of y'all see about the pastor here in Baton Rouge? challenging everybody to give his church they stimulus check. I'm gonna say it again. Did any of y'all hear about the pastor here in Baton Rouge challenging everybody to give his church they stimulus check? People be a fool. But out of everybody who got it hard, sanitation workers got it hard. You touching them garbage cans. Sometimes that trash fall on the ground. You got to pick that stuff up. Then you got to touch your hand to take off them gloves. Then sanitize. Ain't no telling if you touched something that was infected. I went to somebody's house who was infected. That's why my heart go out to. I'm trying to think, what's that man name? What's that man name? That pastor name? I know it's something Life Church here in Baton Rouge. He a big time pastor. He want people. Child, ask yourself this question. To the 7 people that's in here, ask yourself this question. Have you heard of any pastor donating any type of relief, any type of funds, putting forward toward helping people during the COVID-19 crisis? Like trying to get them tested, donate money to local hospitals to get equipment so the people can be tested? Exactly. But they want you to give them their money. Take Creflo Dollar, for instance. He opened up a cash app. Oh, yes. Creflo Dollar got a cash app just so he could get his tithes and offering. What's that man that say he can blow Corona away? He an old sharp white man. He said he could blow Corona away because his breath is anointed by God. I'm trying to think of his name. He a sharp white man. He do all that screaming. Yeah, because God said, God said. I'm trying to think of his name. Little sharp white man. Oh shit. He another one that said, "Don't stop sending me your money because you send me this money, God gonna bless you." I'm like, but what you doing for your people? What you doing for your congregation? This is the time where people supposed to be saving every last nickel, penny, and dime. But y'all want these people money. Child, I digress. I digress. Well, I can't say all pastors in all churches. Because the church where my mama stayed, they have a garden. And the pastor actually go in the garden, him and his congregation, and they pick boxes of fruits and vegetables and they drive around and giving the food to the people in the neighborhood. So that's one church I can't talk about. That's one church I can't talk about. But the rest of them, oh baby, they been milking these people for all it's worth. Our church been helping the senior citizens and the poor. That AME. That's what's up. Our governor is planning to open up in May. However, the county, Almond, and 3 other counties are not on board. So the governor is allowing them to work directly with the health. See, Indigo. I don't understand why these. Let me find a nice way of saying this. I don't understand why these governors figure they can go against science. That's what I don't understand. If none of them is an epidemiologist or anything in the health department or work for the CDC, they shouldn't be making these drastic measures. That's up to the health department and the CDC. It's like they're willing to let people die for the sake of re-election. I'm not understanding this. I understand they say go outside a couple hours a day and get some sun, walk the track. But to put the whole entire county, parish, state, wherever you live at, whatever they call your little area, to put everybody back out in the general public and spread this virus, then what they gonna say? Well, y'all should have been practicing social distancing. But you opened the state back up. You opened up all these businesses. And look at all these small businesses that will never open back up. And I hope y'all did your research on y'all mortgage and whatnot. Don't think them people letting that stuff go. They still want their money too. I've been doing my research on this since it started. It's about to get hard. Y'all, it's about to get hard. So if I was y'all, I would not listen to my governor. I would not listen to my state representatives. I would go off of common sense. I would go off of common sense if I was y'all. So with that being said, I'm going to eat. We gonna finish this conversation further once I get all my information together on this stuff state for state, and I'm gonna have the facts sitting right here on side me. So without further ado, I bid you